Hello, guys. Very warm welcome to Not Just Coding, and this is Late Night Talks. I'm your host, Rahul Mohan, and that's my not so generous co host, Brahman. Hey, Brahman.
I'm not generous.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what you say. I'm dirt
Yeah.
poor. That's why I'm not generous. I'm poor.
because,
I'm dirt poor.
because although being my best friend, he barely just talks to me once in a month. He's like the
Bro,
toxic girlfriend, comes in my
bro,
life and then fucks up.
this is not the introduction that I wanted, but it's
Okay.
the one that I deserve.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
what you
fine.
deserve. Yeah. So, I we were just thinking about talking some topic, and it's way too late in the night. I think it's about 3 o'clock in the
It's
morning.
morning.
Yeah, it is. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, and we are stupid.
Sorry.
So we just decided
No,
to.
he is stupid. I'm smart.
Yeah. He's
Let's
very
establish
smart.
the truth.
Like
Thanks.
250 IQ, guys. Give a huge round of
Bro, it
applause.
was 273 the last time I checked.
273.
273.
So you know
I,
what?
I, I'm a member of Mensa Premium Club.
Okay, like he's the guy
Only member.
he's the guy who decides how Mensa should work. He's above
Exactly.
Mensa. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, we thought about discussing in general about scams and all kinds of interesting things that happen and how these systems usually work. And I
Yeah,
think
being the propagator of scams, we know much.
yourself, okay,
Us, yeah.
unsolicited scams by Brahman. Do not go to his site. He has a weird site, and there is a cult
I don't have a
associated with it.
site. I have a YouTube channel where I spread positivity.
You've spread positivity
I
for a
will.
charge,
No, for free.
for free.
Bro, goodness in the world is always there. Just
Yeah.
suck it all from the air
I
and
can
spread it
do
to the people.
So let's start with pyramid schemes and why people fall for them in general, right? I
Yeah,
think
don't be a shapist. We can also talk about spherical schemes later, but today, yeah, it's pyramid schemes.
so. The reason it's called pyramid, I mean, I'm not sure a lot of you are aware, and it's called pyramid scheme because of the way they
No,
usually sell you.
no. Okay, you go ahead and then I'll tell you the actual
Yeah,
reason why it's called a pyramid scheme.
no, there's a different reason. Okay,
Yeah,
so at least to what I understood
your
is,
understanding is very limited.
yeah, exactly. I'm not 275 IQ, right? So
73. I don't want to
73.
boost my score
Yeah.
unnecessarily. The
so
truth. This is
so
you? Your understanding? This is my understanding.
So,
Brahman's
for
rule.
any only audio listeners, he's just showing a very small gesture with his hands and be like, "This is small, this is big."
Pinch of salt is
Yeah,
what you know.
okay. So,
Breadth of ocean is what I understand.
usually, how these schemes work is someone will approach you and they'll be like, "I have a business opportunity for you," which is one dumb way to talk. Like I still
Red
remember.
flag.
Red flag. if someone comes to you on LinkedIn and saying, "I have a business opportunity for you," your question should be, "What did I do to deserve a business opportunity?" Like think about this, guys. See, you are working. Like for example, when the first time I was tried to be pulled into a pyramid scheme, I was working for a service-based company. I don't want to name the company. Companies are all companies after all, but getting paid barely more than Uber driver makes
I
right
know,
now.
I know what company you're talking about because your LinkedIn specifically has the F word attached to that company.
Yeah, not LinkedIn. For anyone wondering, you can go to my Twitter to find out exactly which company it is. So this so-called software company paid an
Really close
NIT
to virtual reality in the name at least.
virtual reality. So the so-called company paid less to a software engineer than most cooks get paid in like a reasonable restaurant. Studied from NIT. So saying in this stage,
I just wanted to point out one fact that when you had your last LinkedIn post
yeah,
about one of your students, you said although he did not study in premier institutes like, and you by choice put NIT first, then followed by IIT. You may think that I did not notice, but I did. I did, and that's a grave mistake. But yeah,
that's a
good
great
job,
mistake.
boosting what we did. I'm really
Yeah.
proud that somebody's doing that at least.
Yeah, I mean, so there is this. So, for any context, for people who might not be following me on LinkedIn, I'm pretty sure
Nobody
you guys
follow
are.
him. He is
Yeah.
full of negativity.
No,
Follow
I'm
me.
not. I'm not. So,
Full
there is this
positivity.
one student I have, very brilliant student, and anyone listening, if you're someone who hires, his name is Ashit. Please come to my LinkedIn and give him
Don't
a
go to
job.
his LinkedIn.
Give him a job because this guy is brilliant. He actually studied from me, and I think he has been a really
Red
awesome
flag.
red flag. Yes, he has been a really cool developer. So yeah, as I was saying, I was just working in a service-based company, and what we say, there is this one senior of mine, very sus, that person. Okay, this senior person, I'll specifically say person and not reveal the gender so that people
She.
don't
It's a
start
she.
looking.
It's a she.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
I'm here all about the truth. The
All
truth
about the
and
truth.
free speech is all what I support.
So the person
Gender.
unconfirmed gender of she approached me saying ki I have a business opportunity for you. And trust me guys, listen to me right here. You're getting paid less than an Uber driver, and if someone has a business opportunity for you, your first question should be like, "मैंने क्या उखाड़ा है?" Like, what the fuck would anyone come for a business opportunity to you, right? So I did not think as much, and I was like, "Yeah, I will do business," right? And that's how it starts off. And to get you into the picture of what this usually is, they will actually tell you that there is always a joining fee. It's not free for some reason. There's
No,
always a joining
because
fee.
the reason that they give most of this MLMs and pyramid schemes, it's because if you get it for free, you will not value it, and that is why I'm
Yeah,
forced to charge you.
perception. It's the
Yeah.
perception of, and not only that I will come to how they make money and stuff like that. So, for example, now, okay, assuming that you are in a service-based company, not really contributing much, and someone still wants to do a business with you, we go to them and you ask them what the business is, and before, so I went to this cafe with this woman, and
Yeah, unsolicited,
yeah,
unconfirmed gender is a woman, but it's but a she. Wow.
unconfirmed woman. Okay,
You,
I went to
and is this specifically somebody who is a senior in college, who was a senior in college as well, or is this even unconfirmed information that you
again
don't want to reveal?
unconfirmed. We do not know.
She's gonna be like, why? Why does he do this?
I mean, like, the person was working for Amazon. I thought they have some sense. Maybe they
Yeah,
have a
reveal
business
too
idea.
much, bro. Don't reveal
Yeah.
too much. Everybody's gonna find us.
Yeah,
I
so
know her by name.
so what we say, we go into this cafe, and before even the guy who's coming to sell me the business plan comes, this woman walks up, and she's like, the another woman, this is a totally different woman, and she's like, are you sure you want to like invest and you believe in our ideology? I'm like, भोसड़ी
Who
मुझे
the
idea
hell
तो
are you?
बताओ. Like, पहले तो first thing, before you make me promise, if you believe in your ideology, first tell me what you are going to do.
Yeah,
Right?
they don't reveal anything until you are ready to pay. First, they prime you. They don't
Yeah.
tell what products you are
So
selling or what are you
all of
investing
this is
on. Nothing.
psychological tricks,
Yeah.
right? This
And
this
mostly, I think the only reason why you were contacted is because she knew that you were getting paid less and you would be looking for opportunity, right? And you
exactly.
were
So
fresher
exactly.
right after college.
Right. So this is the first thing, right? If you're ever in situations like this, first always understand, if you're getting paid less, it's very you're easily manipulatable. And like, even me going to that meeting itself is dumb, right?
Yeah.
Like, I should have understood I do not have any value to
I
give to
mean,
a
even
business
after
at that
spending
early
4
stage.
years with me, I don't know why you would fall for such thing. But see, continue.
No,
Let's
go on.
all
What
sympathize for Rahul.
call sympathize for all. And I never bought in, but still I went
Yeah,
there, which
that's
was
what
even
you say.
stupid. I never bought in.
I
So
know. Just tell the story, bro. It's
then
interesting.
this guy comes in. Apparently, so this woman introduces him as the senior associate, and he's younger than the woman. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, he's just like a few years older to me, just like an idiot. Comes up, he's like, I'm gonna explain you what the business is. Okay, takes a paper up. He's like, see, this is me. I refer people. I make money. This is my person who referred me. He makes some money. And then he's like, if you refer a lot of people, we all become rich. And I'm like,
So basically, you are increasing the number of people in the bottom,
yeah,
and as you
yeah,
go up, the people who make a lot of money, they are going to be less.
very less.
Make
Yeah,
more, but top
yeah,
is just few guys.
yeah. So, for
So you may
example, the guy
think
who
that's why it's
yeah,
called pyramid scheme.
yeah, exactly. That is
But
exact. Yeah,
but the reason why it's called pyramid scheme, something that I told you that I know more than you do,
yeah.
is because it was practiced by ancient Egyptians. And
Oh,
what are they
really?
famous for?
Pyramids. Oh, really? It
No
was
man, fuck.
They're famous for pyramids, right? No.
I was making it up.
Oh my god, what the
I was
fuck?
waiting for my time to define pyramid scheme and then put this joke in. And I didn't know that you would buy this like this.
See, I'm so susceptible.
And you're like, wow, man, really? What are they famous for pyramids? Ooh.
So this is
Beer
exactly
biceps.
the kind of nonsense you see on YouTube, and this is the kind of strategies they use to convince you. So, like logically, if you do the math, if for example this scheme had everyone in existence in the whole world, you would still not make money.
You will
like,
not cross
like
13 or 14. The entire
14
world will
lengths,
cover
14
in
chains.
yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
So like the calculation is if you assume everyone
Everybody
refers
has
to
two
people,
people.
two
Yeah,
people,
just two people.
there's only 14 levels to cover the entire world, and everyone at the bottom make no money, and that's more than like 50% of the population. Just think about it. It's a
And
basic.
now you may think like, okay, so many of us are involved in this. So how can the person escape? The thing is, they actually escape. They abscond, and you can never hear from them again.
Yeah,
And they will be leading a rich, amazing life for generations to come. You don't
yeah,
even have to cross 4 layers or 5 layers.
yeah.
But so this is why most of the countries they say that this a pyramid scheme
Are
or
illegal.
multi-level marketing is not allowed, and that is why they introduce a product.
Yeah.
So
So
right now you're not selling nothing,
yeah,
but you're
yeah, yeah.
selling products.
That's a very good. So the thing is, ki, legally, according to the legal term,
Yeah,
if you're
let me
selling a
refer to
product,
my legal documents.
yeah, legal
Yeah,
documents,
verifying what you say.
he's also a lawyer. He's also a lawyer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not a lawyer.
unconfirmed.
I will not confirm that, but I know everything a lawyer knows,
I will
which is
not confirm
basically
or
a
deny
white coat
that.
and a black.
I'll not confirm or deny that. So let's talk about legality, right? So technically, if you, the only way you can make money in the system is by recruiting, that's considered a pyramid scheme, and it's illegal. It's extremely illegal. In US, it's extremely illegal. In India, it's still illegal. I'm not sure how much
But
they enforce it.
I'm pretty sure there are so many companies that are making so much money,
No, no.
and the thing is, they are making headlines. They are sponsoring events, sponsoring teams, and we cannot. If we talk about them, if I take the name, they will send me a cease and desist
yeah,
letter.
exactly. So the thing is, ki, what you need to realize is, if someone tells you the way to make money is to get more people into the system, that's not a business. That's a scam. Like just straight up, just it's simple logic, right? So and I was asking this guy, but like I don't want to recruit. I want to make money through your product, and he's like, you will get access to our top product line, and you will get cheaper this, cheaper that. I'm
Uh,
like, can you see? Can you show me the
and
site?
one and
Can
the
you show me
thing
the site?
is,
Can
the,
you
the
show me the site?
products the products that you will be marketing, you will not be a trader or a middleman. You have to buy the products first,
Yes.
and then you have to sell it to the MRP, and
This
that's how you make
this
money.
is this is so ridiculous if you think
Yeah.
about it. And to what I've heard, I've looked at this product page for the particular kind of pyramid scheme I was talking about.
Right.
It had healing stones in them for 20,000 rupees
So
or some shit like that.
I don't
I
want to
like,
talk shit on people, but a lot of people believe in them. So I see this jewelry ad coming on Insta. So they're like, healing stone, bring the inner girl power in you. 5K, and there's just one color
being
stone.
being uneducated and sexist at the same time, killing two
No,
stones
no,
with
no,
one
no, no,
word.
no. It's not that. They target the people who want to do that. You talk about all motivation shit and say that bring the inner woman and you do this and that. Because if you say that to a man, he'll be like, I'm not gay, I will not buy that. So they know their market.
Mhm.
So it's good at the one point of time. See, everything is a placebo, right? From religion to all the motivation that you get, everything is a myth and short lived. So if that is going to make you feel,
Brahman just said religion. Let's dissect this. Just out of the
I just
bloom,
spoke the
out
truth.
of the bloom, he just touched a very sensitive topic. So anyone religiously inclined, we have no opinions, and we are secular
Yeah.
people. We
No,
respect
I have
religion.
my own opinion, and it
Yeah,
might be wrong or correct, and
yeah,
it's
but
fine with me. And I'm not
exactly.
trying to change you. This is
Let's
not
not
a
touch.
financial advice. This is not a religious advice.
And
This is
again,
not anything.
this is not financial or religious
See,
advice.
whatever works for you works, right? Because there are people who are religious and thank God for everything. I mean, look at Ramanujan, right? He was a great mathematician.
Yeah, he was
He
very religious. He was
he came
extremely
up with,
religious.
yeah. He said that everything is given to me by God. He never
Yeah.
proved his theorems. He just gave the answer directly. And when I asked, he said God gave me. Could be.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right?
It's
So we cannot
unbelievable.
question that.
So
There are
so
people who are very religious. It's fine, but I mean, look
yeah.
at Abdul Kalam. Right? He was one of the topmost scientific brains in India. he was very religious all the time. So we cannot say that be scientific. Religion is placebo. It's just my opinion because for me, never God has never helped me directly so
Oh
far.
no, I
So
can
help
I can
me, big man. So I'll believe in your
make
existence.
make me money through this podcast.
Make me money,
Make me rich, bro.
guys. Show, not just
I
study. Show the product placement.
and the next podcast I will say religion is true and I will convert all of you
Yeah.
guys. Right?
Again,
That's-
converting you cannot do that. You cannot force people to do that. So I will not do. I will follow law. I'll follow the law.
Yeah. So
Totally.
so it's a very simple thing when it comes to financial decisions. At least according, it's not financial advice. Just very simple, right?
Yeah.
If someone tells you there's an easy way to make money,
Don't buy in.
yeah,
Just run the other way.
Just think about this, guys. Okay.
Or make them
And-
uncomfortable by asking more questions.
And now that we have put this in unconformed woman under the bus anyway, the person told me that they will buy a Ferrari or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Dream on it.
Yeah. Within a year or something. Last year, I messaged this person saying,
What
Where
color
is
is your Ferrari?
"Where is your Ferrari, bitch?" Meanwhile, I have been working my ass off trying to study tech.
Yeah, don't flex here, bro. I'll throw my
No, I know,
mouth at your face.
I know, but like,
and my
what
TV will break.
What I'm trying to say is ki after literally spending 20 hours working or more, I've not come close to buying a Ferrari. Do you really think? Do you
And
really
even
think?
if you're gonna buy a Ferrari, I think you'll buy it for me. So you'll never own a Ferrari.
I'll never own a Ferrari. But like, do you really think, guys, that some hack on the internet can teach you how to become a millionaire? Like, this is what is common with all of these people. It's a quick rich scheme. No quick rich scheme works. I still remember.
See, get rich quick will work only on the perpetrator who is trying to sell it to
Yeah.
you.
So like, the thing is, their whole scheme is they make money by teaching you fake ways to make money. Like,
See, the thing is, we cannot blame our unconfirmed senior for that because she was pulled into this.
yeah,
Okay?
she
She was made to pay money.
So that's why
and what does
exactly.
she do with her hard-earned money? She thinks, okay, let me fuck other people. I don't care. I just want my money back because I work
Exactly.
hard for it.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
we cannot blame the people in the middle layer of this. Okay, the manager guy that she brought in, he will be close to the one who is the owner of the scheme.
Yeah.
That is the guy we have to blame.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
no,
sorry,
that-
sister. Sorry, Didi. I am your friend.
Yeah. So like the guy was like, I bought my first bullet, and meanwhile I'm thinking, ki, like right now.
Bro,
Like-
work for minimum wage. You can get a bullet for with a loan.
Exactly. So like it's really funny how it. So again, guys, it's very simple. There's a rich guy who's telling you how to become rich. There is no secret. Very simple.
Hard work. Just
There
hard
is
work.
like, yeah. Do you really think? Okay, think about it. Elon Musk is a multi-billionaire, right? Do you think he has a simple life? No, I don't think so. Like he's
I don't
berated
think
by
even has time to watch a movie per
yeah,
month. Like,
he's berated by the society for n number of things. He's told
Yeah.
to buy every other company that he
Yeah.
talks about. Like, dude, this life is not easy. Like, you have to give something in return, and high risk, high reward, right? So,
high risk. Exactly.
yeah, you won't believe this. People who are really good at math from top IITs in one of my old companies, there is this another person who was like, I know this guy. He makes per 1 day per lakh trading in stocks, and I'm like,
it's not 1 day per lakh. It's 1 lakh per day.
sorry, 1 lakh per day. I'm
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 not gonna
dyslexic,
bring that.
guys.
No, don't bring. Okay, you take that. So now I
I'll-
made fun of a person who is.
I pulled out my disability card. So, yeah.
Bro, everything is wrong. Every red flag that has to be said. is said. Yeah,
So-
I'm just part of. I'm a guest. Okay, I'm not part of this channel. There is no coding banner here. It's not even my channel. Okay,
It's there's not even my channel. So but like
I don't even know who this guy is. He just called me randomly in the middle
like
of
randomly.
the night.
I just picked this guy off
I
the
met
street.
you on Omegle, bro.
Yeah, we just met
Pick
on
me
the
on
street.
street is so
Picked
dirty.
up.
Get
Yeah,
back to pyramid scheme.
Yeah. So not just pyramid schemes. Like this works in so many ways. It's not just pyramid schemes. So like as I was mentioning, right? I was talking to this person and they were like, "Oh, this
Okay.
guy's making 1 lakh a month," and I'm like, "Why is he still working at X company?" Just leave.
Yeah, but see, trading, you can make millions throughout the years and you can lose all of it in 2 days.
Yeah, so it's
Again, it's high risk, high reward. It's
it's
not an
a
easy job.
it's mathematically it's a system that you cannot predict by definition, because your predictions of it affect the system itself. Like, you
Exactly.
understand, right? Like, your speculations
That's
lead to people
GameStop.
speculating.
GameStop.
Yeah,
GameStop.
yeah, GameStop. Like, what ridiculous nonsense was GameStop and
I
AMC?
mean, at the end of the day, it's just stock manipulation that all of you did unconsciously, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
because
the
you thought
yeah,
it'll say, yeah.
exactly. So, like, so that's what I'm saying. So
Bro,
there
I
is
am
no.
telling you, everything has risk. Okay, even there are top traders. Why are they not richer than Elon Musk?
Yeah,
Why are they not richer than?
yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Simple.
Yeah. And most
And
of most of these top traders are making money through commission. Like,
they make it, yeah.
they're selling stocks, saying I'll make you rich, and they take a small commission, and that's how they make their money. That's
It's
how
the
they're
same
buying their
thing that
Ferrari.
Gary Vee did with Bitcoin and other
Oh yeah,
thing. Gary Vee
yeah,
called Logan Paul and other people, and they just sold it. I don't even know if that restaurant is still working. You know that
yeah.
VIP pass that you get for some $1 million, you get that. But
Yeah, and I don't think it's
yeah,
function.
and
Yeah.
what about other things? You know, he also who is that? Yeah, Logan Paul made that elephant with butterfly.
Really, I don't
He's
know. I don't know what the story is about.
so he said that, you know, when that NFT was there,
Uh-huh.
Logan Paul made his own NFT,
Oh,
Gary Vee made his own NFT. Where are they?
yeah, I
Who
don't
is
know.
trading? What's
Exactly,
the value of
exactly.
these
The
NFTs right now?
see, you,
Zero.
there is no. That's what I'm saying. Cryptocurrency, all of this sounds too good to be true, and guess what?
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
too good to be
Me
true.
too.
Like, what is
I mean,
wrong with you guys?
yeah, I see. There is no easy way to make money. It's all a pump and dump scheme.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
an
yeah.
MLM, at the end
So,
of the day, you
so
can do that.
like,
Don't don't
it's
fall for
it's
it.
it's simple math. If you're making money, someone is losing money, and
Exactly.
it's very simple. And the chances of you losing money is higher than you gaining
I
money
mean,
from these
even
people.
if you're working hard, you're taking money from your boss.
Yeah.
But in return, you're giving that value that could convert into sales for them.
Exactly.
At the end
So
of the day, it's a transaction. And if there
so
is no product involved, you're just cheating somebody else.
yeah, exactly. Like, so you guys have seen these scammers who call you and scam you by making you install different kinds of app on your phone and clear your banks. There's no product. How are they making money? By scamming you.
You
That's
are
it.
the product that
You
they're
are the
working,
product. You are
and your
being
money is
sold.
their output.
So exactly. So these guys are very rich. Some of these scam caller guys, they live in like multi-million dollar apartments.
Exactly. And the thing is, they simply, they escape all the time. No matter how many times
But
you
like,
get
I'm
caught.
I'm surprised by how smart these guys have grown. Okay, one of these guys called me recently and he's like, "Hi, I'm calling X from ICICI Bank. I heard I got I got a indication that you are trying to upgrade your debit card. Let me show you how to upgrade it properly, because I think you did something wrong." And I was like, "Yeah, maybe I did try to upgrade my
Fair
debit
enough,
card,
right?
right? It's a fair enough ask." And then he's like, "Open the app," and then he's directing me to change control, just change the password, like what I'm trying to say is it's so sad that maybe our
People
grandparents might be
falling for that,
susceptible.
yeah.
Yeah, susceptible to this.
See, I mean, right? A lot of Indian scammers scam the people on US and UK, especially the older ones, saying that you have
Yeah,
a virus, and they make
right.
them buy a product that is nothing and get the money. Or
Yeah,
sometimes there's a refund scam in which you accidentally take more money from, like,
yeah,
refund, and they have to
yeah,
send it back. And they go to the shops, Walmart, and buy these Google Play cards and sell it
yeah,
back. And
yeah,
these guys, they make $1 million a day.
yeah. They
I
are.
mean,
So these are big shots. Like, the guys who are managing them are not stupid. They literally
and they have a
exchange scams.
literal
Yeah,
corporate setup.
yeah.
They have
They'll have
manager,
offices.
supervisor,
Yeah, they'll have
audits,
offices.
script.
Audit. Yeah.
Man, I mean,
So scamming is sadly, like, in our society, it should not be the case that a lot of these people are getting away with so much money, but they are,
yeah.
right? And it's just a sad reality. So
And it's this. I mean, there are questions that why is the police department not stopping it? They say that the amount of money and resource that you spend, it's not worth the scams that you're stopping. And plus, the victims are all not our country people, so they cannot go to our police
yeah,
station
so
and tell them.
so the thing is, there is a difficult line of communication, right?
It's
So
different.
it's you're
Plus
if you're
corruption.
scamming some, yeah, it's and corruption. I don't want to get into corruption. I don't think it's just corruption.
Yeah, Raul is vanilla is, government. You are good.
Like, no. I mean, like, let's not touch a
What
nerve.
pass are you trying to get? The income tax will raid you no matter what.
Yeah. I have declared my income tax and I do not have any kind of illegal storage
This I
space.
cannot support this statement. Cash, baby, cash. I wonder what things are, below that. What is that called? It's the sound reflector thing that your sound
Oh,
absorber
these
thing.
reflector things?
Yeah,
There,
what do you
there,
have inside them?
there is
Money,
absolutely nothing
cash.
behind that.
Why is your wall looking hollow?
The-
Can you go and punch and show me if it's a real wall?
yeah,
Why is a shelf in
unlike
an odd place
unlike
behind?
unlike a lot of businessmen, I make most of my money through just being employed, so it's it's fully tax deducted at source. Sorry guys, I don't have money inside my walls like you suggesting.
The best thing. What the best thing will happen if income tax department rates me?
Yeah.
Everybody will contribute money to me. Because
So
I'm
yeah, so let's discuss briefly about Brahman. In case hypothetically, right, Brahman gets raided by income tax department, they will feel sorry and leave leave a little bit of money, like bro, क्या आपके
I'm
पैसे
really
bro?
and I'll be like, ये काफी नहीं है.
So yeah, so I mean the funny thing is a lot of you people, I mean like a lot of people I know at least read Napoleon Hill. He has written this book called Think and Grow Rich.
By the way, we are just reaching the mid of this segment, and I have an exciting business opportunity for you. So Rahul will put my UPI QR code there. You send
Yeah.
me 100 rupees. Within
Yeah.
3 days, I'll double
I
it
will-
and send you back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you will
Easy
see
money.
you'll see the UPI code right here.
Right here. Trust it. 100%.
And,
Send
like,
it.
and trust me, see, look at this vibe. Do you
If you
think
edit this out
I-
of context and put it somewhere in the future someday, I'll
look
kill
at
you.
this. Look at this, guys. See, this doesn't came like this. I'm telling you. Send me
It's all because of the investment
yeah,
money.
send me investment. I'll give you back 4 times within 15
Hey,
days.
do you remember browsing the internet when you were in class 12 time period? Like
Okay.
I believe both of us were class 12 at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
So there used to be this pop-up that comes, okay? So it's like there are people who are in need of money. They will request you have to pay. Of course, there is no guarantee that they are going to pay you back. It's not a loan that you are giving them. But when you need money and you request, somebody else will pay you. So
Okay.
you may contribute 1,000 to somebody, but somebody will give you 1 lakh rupee. So
Okay.
contribute. And
What
they
is this?
it's a scam. You think that people are going to help you and you help them
In the
with 1,000
future.
rupees.
Oh, nice.
But all the money is going to only one person who is the owner of the site.
Right.
It used to come all the time.
Insanely good.
So it's
I
like,
did not
okay,
know
so
this. I did
it
not
used to
know
come
this.
to me all the time. Okay, it will be in Hindi and English, and there'll be
Okay.
an Englishman, old man is asking for money. So like, if he needs just 500, I can do that, and someday I might need 1 lakh, and somebody will give it to me. I thought that I
My
didn't pay,
God.
but
This
this
is
used to be the
insane.
scam earlier, long back.
So I mean, so not associated with any of the publishers. So please don't sue us. We're just starting off.
I never
But
named
like-
any of them.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So Napoleon Hill himself, right? He's very famous to write this book called Think and Grow
Think
Rich.
and grow rich.
Yeah, I have no problems with that. The book does not have bad advice per se, except for some religious shoehorning in between, which
Plus, all that advice is very vague. Like,
Yeah,
don't be
exactly.
lazy, hard
So
work.
for example, just think about it, guys. Okay, books like Think and Grow Rich, and there is one more, na?
You two can
The
make
art of
friends or something
the
like
art of not giving a fuck and stuff like this.
that. Oh yeah.
You already know all of
What's
this.
the do epic shit? Hi
It is
bro.
like just like guys,
Do epic
you,
shit. Our
you
guy.
already you already know all of this shit. Like
Yeah.
the thing is, it's just recontextualized knowledge that everyone knows. Wake up early. Don't do shit. Don't do
Don't be
things that
lazy.
are distract. Don't be lazy. Like if you think just following that would make you a millionaire, good luck.
One thing that I've observed in people who consume this type of knowledge is that once they finish Think and Grow Rich, they'll buy the subtle art of not giving a fuck. They keep on reading these motivation books. So when do you stop?
It's basically selling the dream of
Yeah.
being efficient, and that is the whole thing in your life,
And
right?
that's how they make money. It's like
Yeah.
selling courses to be rich, but that's how that person
Makes
rich.
money. So Napoleon Hill, right? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Napoleon
yeah.
Hill. Yeah. So Napoleon Hill himself was part of a pyramid scheme. He had like this
He
driver recruitment
started
program.
this pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
and
there was this
I think
another
there's a
pyramid.
newspaper report where
Newspaper
it was
report.
mentioned.
Yeah, and so the whole thing about Napoleon Hill, I'm not sure a lot of you have read it. Maybe our audience have not read it. So he talks about in the beginning of the book how one of the billionaires at that time or millionaires at that time guided him to called him to a hotel and told him to write a book about all of the rich people.
Yes,
And that's how he went to all of these rich people, and that's how he wrote the
basically,
book.
that book he claims is that he spent time with a lot of people who were rich, and he observed their practices, and
Yeah,
he found the common things, and he compiled them so that
yeah,
you read that and you can become rich.
yeah, yeah.
And I had that book in hostel, and I have lent it to like 5 or 10 of my friends and juniors. None of them is rich yet, so just waiting
No,
for the
no,
result.
no, no one has picked me up in a Ferrari yet.
Not yet.
Trust me. So I've read all of those books. So I don't have a Ferrari. So just to clarify, right?
You
But
will
like,
never have a Ferrari because that will be mine.
yeah. So what I'm trying to say is ki, the funny thing is the millionaire that he mentions in the book, in his obituary, people kept asking him, right, ki, like, if you actually ever met Napoleon, and he never
Who the
wanted
hell
to.
is that guy?
Yeah, like in his obituary, it was specifically stated that the guy never met Napoleon Hill. Like,
So
it's all made up.
scam. It's a scam, and
It's a
I
scam.
think it's still one of the top selling books.
Yeah, which I don't get. Like, so
I
that's what
think
I'm
it was
saying.
written at least 100 years ago, right?
Maybe, yeah, maybe,
70,
maybe.
long back.
Maybe 50,
20th
60,
century or
yeah.
19th
Definitely
century. I'm
60
not sure.
plus, 60 years ago, yeah. For sure.
Book. And
Yeah.
still bestseller. And it doesn't have anything, no, nothing solid, no scientific principles, no philosophies, nothing.
No,
So
yeah.
like, we
I
don't be
mean,
lazy.
I think you would gain more from reading about Greek philosophy than you would by reading any of these books, because
Yeah.
a lot of the base of all of these things come from philosophy in general. So I think philosophy is a good bet to understand your own mind, and I think psychology is a good bet to understand few of the intricacies of yourself.
And once you understand what your limitations are, there's nothing that is going to stop you.
Yeah, I
Simple.
mean, and like,
Hey, say some vague sentence like this and become famous, man.
yeah, like, okay, I'm thinking of the title
He's
of
out
my
of
book.
words.
I'm thinking of title of my book. I'm thinking of some dumb title, like,
All dumb titles are
eat,
taken.
eat the biggest egg first, or some shit like that.
Bro, this is actually good.
Yeah, like,
Eat the biggest egg
so,
first. Why?
yeah.
It will expand your stomach and make way
Yeah.
for more eggs to come in.
Yeah. So it's
So
a
go for the biggest
metaphor.
project.
It's a metaphor for the biggest project or some
Hey,
shit like that.
let me interpret. Okay, so you have just given a quote says eat the biggest egg first. So I'll be like, when you're studying, go for the subject that's very tough at us, because that's going to take a mental energy. So
Yeah.
if you do it at last, you'll not be able to study. Eat the big egg first.
Yeah. So,
It's
but
like,
like,
interpreting all the poets,
but
and
like,
they say
but like,
that river is
but
blood,
like,
and yeah.
that's the thing I don't get. So when a poet says that the curtain is red, maybe he just means the curtain is red.
But
I
it could
don't
also mean there is a sunset and
like
there is a lot of light, red light over there.
I still remember English class where the person is like, the butterfly flew. It was a depiction of the world ending, and then potato fell over tomato, and then by the time 15 minutes in, I'm like, what the hell are you guys talking about? You were just talking about the wind, bro.
I mean,
Chill the fuck out.
imagine this. Okay, so there is this poem called "The Road Less Traveled By." So the poet comes to a fork, and he decides to travel in the road less traveled by. What if he actually was traveling and there was a road? And you talk about all the motivation to be different from other people.
Yeah,
You
maybe,
know,
like, maybe he just wanted to write a poem, for God's sake.
yeah. So I recently came across a video. I'm really not sure who the content creator was.
Okay.
So when we are depressed or when we are sad, only when you put it in a quote or a poem that is looking good and compelling, only then people will appreciate your sadness. If you simply say you are sad, nobody cares. But open Instagram and say that the butterfly flew away and the heart is empty, they're like, oh my god, are you all
Are
right?
you all right?
Hey,
Are you
stupid
fine?
people.
But it's weird. Yeah, you're right. When I see statuses like, the world is a weird place, sad place, and there is no truth, and like, I'll be like, bro, are you okay? And if someone is like, I need help right now, like, whatever.
He was probably just asking for money.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you money, bro.
You see that? This is how these people, people like Napoleon Hill, they package the basic things into
Repackaged basic
metaphorical.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's very true. So anyway, like, that was our quick fun podcast on things that you should avoid in life.
And don't forget, pay 100, get 300 in 2
Yeah,
days.
like,
QR
no,
code
no,
here.
it's 4x, bro. So
4x.
so
4x.
any
The episode name is 4x.
any denomination is
Give me
fine.
a-
100 is also fine. Again,
In
for
3 days.
for
4x
any
in 3 days.
for any legal teams, this is just a joke. We do not
Totally a joke.
yeah, this we do not condone or we support any of these organizations. This is
Yeah,
supposed to be a
even
joke.
if this was taken out of the edit, I want to say it again. Rahul, you may do that. I also don't support any of that. I was joking. And my joke is, I was lying and it's a joke.
Yeah. Okay.
That means I will
Cool.
not give you money.
Yeah.
It's just proofs.
Yeah.
Forget
He'll
it.
just take your money and run away.
Yeah. No money. No money needed. No, don't put my QR code
Don't-
anywhere. Do not give money to somebody who says it's easy. Like,
Yeah.
don't be the Egyptians who made the pyramids.
You guys won't believe this. I truly was for a moment thinking that is why it's called pyramid scheme. Although
I was
I knew
waiting
for
for my chance. I was like, when will he define pyramid schemes? I had to induce the definition myself.
yeah,
Then
okay.
like, the ancient Egyptians, they did this. You're like, oh no, and what else did they do? Pyramids.
Okay, guys, that's
Okay.
about it. Hopefully, you guys had fun listening to us. I will see you again next week. Bye bye. Take care.
Same time.
Bye bye. Same time. It's a YouTube video for God's sake. Bye, guys.
Yeah.